Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Derek. We're going to be here reacting to the season or series finale of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not quite sure which one it is because, WandaVision was a limited series. Something about the way Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki, I guess, were submitted for awards leads some people to believe that there could be multiple seasons. So we're not really sure if this is the last episode of this show. So last time started off with Sam and Bucky just laying a beat down on John Walker, little punk boy, and taking the shield back. So they took the shield back, and then Sam went to visit Isaiah Bradley, and there was just this heavy scene where they're talking about like what it means to be like a black man and a superhero and Captain America and just everything that he went through. And it was really sad and really tough to listen to. But, you know, hopefully it made you feel something. And then we have a nice little montage where they fix a boat together. And then Sam trains with the shield, and him and Bucky have a really nice talk where Bucky kind of admits that when him and Captain America were kind of thinking up this plan to give Sam the shield, they didn't really think about what that would mean for him. They just kind of assumed like, oh yeah, you'll be the next Captain America. Here's the shield. But they didn't really think of the societal and personal implications that carries. And then we have the Flag Smashers doing some dealings with Sharon Carter. I'm still not sure if she's the power broker or if she's working with the power broker, or like what's going on, if it's connected to the 10 Rings at all. We'll find out about that, I guess. But then the last thing we saw was John Walker building his own shield. And this little punk man is going to throw this little steel shield at them, and they're just going to rip it in half. And it's going to be insane. I'm so excited. Some things that I'm excited for the finale: seeing Sam's new outfit. Wakanda whipped up a new suit in like 5 minutes, so they had this thing ready to go. I bet Steve went to Wakanda already and was like, can you just make a few mock-ups? Just design some quick things for me. And then when Bucky was like, I need a favorite, they're like, no problem, we got this. We already have 8 suits to pick. So that'll be fun. Oh, and Zemo is in custody of the Wakandans now, so that's interesting. He could show up in Black Panther 2, possibly. That would be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what goes down. I'm excited to see Sam finally become Captain America. That's going to be a really just impactful moment, probably for a lot of people. But yeah, before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video. That would mean a ton to me. Helps my channel out a lot. If you would like to see more reactions from me to any of the Marvel shows, Star Wars shows, I'm going to be reacting to a new show called Shadow and Bone. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, or if you just want to support me outside of YouTube in general, head down to my Patreon. It is linked in the description. But other than that, let's jump into the season finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Hopefully they change the name. Oh, that would be the sickest thing ever if they changed like the intro credit or whatever to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Oh. Okay, sorry. Let's jump into it. Oh, they didn't change the intro. Dang it. Dang it.
What's the plan?
Carly's gotta be close. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, well, they could be anybody.
Like, he just walks up like, sup, Sergeant Barnes. I wonder if he still counts as active military duty.
Sir, Are you supposed to be here?
Are you supposed to be here? Is that Sharon?
It's me.
Hey, what's up, girl?
What are you doing here?
Relax. Hey, Sam. Thought I'd get the band back together.
Thank you. You're risking a lot coming here.
Your pardons aren't all they're cracked up to be anyway.
Yeah, you also, like, gave these people weapons, though.
You ready?
What's going on? Oh! Oh! Look at him! Oh, buddy! Wings and the shield. Let's go.
Okay, what's going on your...
I'm sorry, wait. Who are you?
Captain America.
I thought Captain America was on the moon.
No one's moving toward the building.
Captain America.
Charlie's not coming in.
Hey, don't kick him.
Cross me.
Oh, Batroc. I mean, this guy held his own against Cap in Winter Soldier for a little bit. So Falcon might have a little bit of a challenge here.
Aren't you tired of fighting for the wrong side, Mr. Barnes?
Mr.
I've done
Barnes.
this before, kid. I know how it ends.
It doesn't matter if I don't survive this. I'm fighting for something bigger than myself. And with all the bodies you've collected, have you ever been able to say the same?
You don't think I ever fought for something bigger than myself?
Thanos?
I tried to do, and I fell twice.
He fought Thanos, Carly. Come on. Think you, what if you fought for something bigger than yourself? You fought for something bigger than you could ever fight for. All those weapons you sold them, Sharon, they're gonna do dangerous things with them. Yo, Sam gets beat up a lot. He needs to get the crap kicked out of him and then stand up and be like, I can do this all day. Then he's truly Captain America.
Don't do this. Don't go down this path. I can't.
Well, he tried to talk to her.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Just blows him up. What did she put on him? A tracker? A bomb? Bucky needs to ride motorcycles more often. Look at that guy. She did blow him up. God dang, Sharon, that's an acid bomb.
Well, that's one down.
How'd you manage that?
She murdered him.
Mercury vapor.
That would hurt so bad to hit your arms. Like, good gracious. How did you not shatter your forearms blocking that? Oh, do the kickflip. Yes! Oh! Oh, that was sick. That was dirty. Dang, this helicopter pilot is reckless. What's up?
Worst case scenario, we kill the hostages.
They're like, what?
Doesn't even matter if we die.
I don't think they want to die.
Without us.
You're sacrificing them without their consent.
One world. One world.
What people?
One people.
Bro, what are you doing? Don't play chicken with helicopters. Are you stupid? No shiz, dude. What a dummy. Oh. That was sick. Vibranium, baby. She's like, oh shit. Bucky's here to do some damage. Oh. That was dirty. Ooh. With your jank-ass shield.
Finish this.
I didn't mean to kill your friend. I don't want to hurt people that don't matter.
You saying Lamar didn't matter?
Think Lamar's life mattered?
Not to my fight.
Should break immediately. She's like, get this crap out of here. Yeah, Bucky. Crank that, soldier boy. They just destroy this man. Oh, he's about to go psycho. He's about to kill some people. Okay, that looks a little dangerous. Yeah. Dang it, he's gonna have to just crack that man. Oh. Oh, you're fine. Oh! Good thing that's made of vibranium. God, that probably hurts so bad. This helicopter pilot is a reckless son of a gun. How has this helicopter not gone down? Like, it's...
Earn this ass whooping.
Yeah. Boy, you just earned this ass whooping. One. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Oh! Yeah, you were supposed to grab it quicker than that, but, you know, good work. That takes a lot of skill to be able to pull that helicopter out of a tailspin. Yeah, like, she's not combat trained. I don't know how she's doing any of that. Oh, that probably hurt so bad. Bro, Carly, you suck. What is wrong with you? Do one good thing, man. Take off your helmet. Go save them as John Walker. Good work, brother. Oh. Oh, it's gonna land on them. No. That's not good. Bucky. Bucky. No. Oh, it's Sam. What a champ. Okay, now get someone else to pull it from behind. Let's hear it for Captain America. Let's go, brother. Yes. Okay. It's got some stable ground now.
That's the Black Falcon there. I tell you.
That's Captain America.
That's Captain America.
Hell yeah! He's like, shut up, that's not Black Falcon. You, Carly, you need to chill. Oh, god dang, son. He's like, sit down, little girl.
Something different.
Okay, so they're just not gonna beat up John Walker? Like, he's just like part of the team now? I guess.
Drop your weapon, Carly.
Interesting.
I said drop it.
Yo, Sharon will shoot you.
I'm not interested in power or an empire.
I'm
Bigger
a
than
genius.
Like this? Come back and work for me again. All of you, we can make a difference together.
You just want me because you need your muscle back. Without a super soldier,
True.
how much power does a power broker really have?
Enough to shoot you in the face.
So you're the power broker.
I knew it! I'm a genius.
Alors maintenant, power broker, tu vas devoir me payer 4 fois ce que tu me devais.
4 times? She'll shoot you in the face.
I don't do blackmail.
Yeah, she absolutely just kills you.
Chloe, don't!
Gonna fight you!
Carly.
I like how he doesn't need the super strength to stop the blows. He uses his wings as support. Who's gonna be there?
Mercy bears richer fruit than strict justice. It's a great app.
Welcome to jail.
Great man. Great quote. Not when you say it.
Yeah, not when you say it.
Stop it.
Carly, you need to chill, girl. You're not gonna do it. You don't have the cojones. Or maybe you do. Good work, Sharon. Well, yeah, I mean, you're a terrorist and you're probably gonna kill a lot more people, so... I'm not really upset that she's dead. You know, she's a sympathetic character in some sense, but she was doing a lot of bad things. So, overall, it is what it is. Captain Falcon? Falcon Punch!
These labels, terrorist, refugee, thug, they're often used to get around the question why.
Those settlements that have...
For once, all the people who've been begging, and I mean literally begging for you, to feel how hard any given day is, now you know.
How did it feel to be helpless? This isn't about easy decisions, Senator.
You just don't understand. I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. What don't I understand?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Every time I pick this thing up,
I know there are millions of people out there who are going to hate me for it. Even now, here.
I feel it. The stares, the judgment. Yet I'm still here. No super serum, no blonde hair or blue eyes.
The only power I have is that I believe we can do better.
We can't do...
Who's in the room with you when you're making those decisions? Is it the people you're going to impact?
Yeah, you gotta have them in the room.
More people like you.
I mean, this girl died trying to stop you. And no one has stopped for 1 second to ask why.
You've got to do better, Senator.
Look, you people have just as much power as an insane god or a misguided teenager. The question you have to ask yourself is,
How are you gonna use it?
how are you going to use it?
Dang it! This is why you're Captain America. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, you called him Cap. Or are they just gonna escape? Who's that? Who you is? You're a butler of some kind. Was that Zemo's butler? Bruh, did Zemo's butler just kill these people? That looks like a U.S. agent.
This is more like it.
It's the same. But black.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well,
things are about to
get weird.
True. True facts.
When they do, we're not gonna need a Captain America.
U.S. agent.
We're gonna need a U.S. agent.
Okay, so he can maybe do some good. You should probably still, like, atone for killing that guy. I mean, you're still kind of a butthole, but, I mean, you helped at the end, so I don't know how to feel.
He was murdered. What? By the Winter Soldier. And that was me. Why?
Brainwashing and things like that, but, well, now he knows. And that was the worst part, remember? Was not knowing how his son died. Therapist. Crossed off all the names.
So, Black Captain America, huh?
Heck yeah, man. Damn right.
Hey, why don't you clean up? There's something I want to show you.
What do you want to show him? Oh, did he get put into the... Did he get put in the museum? Oh, give him his own place in the museum. No more erasure for you, brother.
No, they'll never forget what you did for this country.
God dang it, man. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy. Oh. Time for a cookout, baby. Bucky with the cake. Let's go. God dang. He looks so good happy. Now date his sister. He's showing off in front of his sister. Like, look how many of your kids I can carry. Teammates, brothers, co-workers. Yes! Captain America and the Winter Soldier will return. Oh, dang it. I was like, dang. Oh. Hopefully there is more of this show. I want to see them together, like, happy and vibing. Oh, this was fantastic. Just an overall positive end to the show. Unless there's an after credit scene that is sad. Eric Voss thing and 10 Rings is going to be behind this. Called it. Sharon Carter, power broker. Bada! Yeah! Money! Emily Van Camp, you gorgeous girl. Wyatt Russell is Kurt Russell's son. What? What is this? Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Cash money.
Thank you, Senator.
She'll accept upfront.
I've been waiting to hear those words for a long time.
Just kills him.
Welcome home, Agent Carter.
Okay, but you're still the power broker, so how's that gonna work out?
Start lining up our buyers. Super soldiers might be off the menu, but we're about to have full access to
God
secret
dang it.
prototype weapons. You name it. Should be something for everyone.
Sharon! Why can't you be a good person again? Sharon! Sharon! Sharon Carter! Come on, girl. Okay, this was just a very immensely satisfying conclusion. Like, where WandaVision had some crazy moments, but in my opinion, didn't necessarily stick the landing. This show just stuck the landing and flourished. They were just like, that's what's up. Racists can suck a butthole. Like, we gonna lean into the social justice. All you people saying, why does it have to be so political? Keep politics out of my comic books. They've always been political since they began. Every single comic book you have ever read has been based in politics and social justice. Get over yourself. God. This show was so good. Just every single minute, like all the conversations, no matter how heavy they were just like handled with such care. And hopefully similar to the line they had in the end of the show, hopefully when you're having these conversations, the people that are being affected are in the room with you. So I hope there were a decent amount of people of color and women and minorities in general just having a role to play in this show, whether that be writing it, directing, shooting it, all that. But okay, let's talk about this episode in specific, and then we'll talk about the whole season. So they show up to stop Carly, because Carly's a psycho. Like, as much as she was somewhat sympathetic, she just couldn't, she's not a psycho. I mean, she had good reasons for doing what she did, but like, she took it way too far. She's kind of like Killmonger in Black Panther, where like the reasons behind what she's doing are sound. Like if you look at why she's doing this, she's sympathetic. But when you look at her actions going forward, it's hard to be sympathetic, because Sam is like, don't call her a terrorist. She is a terrorist. She has very good reasons for being a terrorist, but she's still a terrorist. Like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like, cool motive, still murder. But yeah, they have a very nice conflict. Sam busts in with his suit and he's beating people up and he looks friggin' fantastic. He looks dope. The white, he's got vibranium wings. He's got white on the suit. He's got his goggles. He doesn't have a hat. Because you don't want to put a hat on him, because you want, I think the design of the costume, you want people to know that he is black. As weird as that sounds, like if the point of him being a black Captain America is to stand, you can't enclose this man's face in a helmet. So it's good that he just has his goggles and that's it, really. He kind of has stuff that goes down, but for the most part, the suit just looks dope. It's got the stuff. He's got the wings and the shield, and he goes ham. He's beating up Batroc the Leaper. Bucky's taking people. He's fighting people, saving people. Bucky gets moments where like he doesn't have to just fight people and kill people. He gets an opportunity to save some people. And they're like, thank you for saving us. And he's just like, what the frick? That's new. You're welcome. And Carly just keeps going. There's a real nice moment with the helicopter pilot where him and Sam are just like duking it out. I don't know how, first of all, okay, so I know how Sam would survive these helicopter blades hitting him, because his suit and shield and wings are made of vibranium. But how did this helicopter how did the blades on the helicopter not get like sheared off instantly? Like they're coming in contact with vibranium. You know, you watch clips of helicopters that crash, and their rotors will clip like concrete or just like regular metal, and it'll just shear that in half, and the helicopter will go down like instantly. I mean, maybe because it's protecting, senators and stuff. It's like a super powered helicopter, like reinforced, but that thing should have crashed like 45 times. But Sam takes it out. Lady gets it. After they were being real reckless, by the way. Like that helicopter pilot is he's cracked at helicopters. John Walker shows up. You think he's gonna be a straight psycho and just like start killing people, and he is for a little bit. But then he's presented with an opportunity to redeem himself. Like he has the opportunity to either chase after Carly or save this truck. And he decides that he's going to try and save the truck. And, he gets knocked down and he's going to get crushed. And Falcon, Captain America, he saves it. But I think that was the turning point for John Walker too. He has not accepted Lamar's death, but he no longer has to fill that role of Captain America, right? Like part of why he was so crazy and incessant the whole season is because he felt incredibly inadequate trying to fill Captain America's shoes. But now that like an actual Captain America is here, he doesn't have to fill that role anymore. And I don't know if he forgave Carly for killing Lamar or what, but like he chose instead of taking revenge to try and save some people. And so he kind of has a mini redemption in this episode where he helps them, and he actually helps them by, just using their app and being a good dude, being like, all right, we're just going to arrest you. It's fine. And they die anyway, but it's whatever. But he's I guess a good guy now, but he's working with Val, who in the comics has a few roles, one of them being Madam Hydra, but one of them being like a Leviathan agent. Leviathan in the comics has kind of been like a third party to SHIELD and Hydra, and in some comics they've been connected to Hydra. The last time I remember Leviathan was in the Agent Carter TV show. They were like the bad guys in that. But I guess in the comics she's also been like a longtime love interest of Fury. So I wonder what they're planning to do with that, because he's now U.S. agent, which is interesting. So who knows how that's going to go. Towards the middle of the episode, we get confirmation that Sharon Carter is the power broker. Did I call it or did I call it? I called this, boy. Like episode 2 or 3, when she first shows up and she's like, we got a problem. I was like, that's sketchy. You're the power broker. And I was right. So she kind of like hired them and hired Batroc to keep an eye on them and then try and get them to come back. So now that the super soldier serum's gone, she's like, I need my muscle back. Like, you guys were doing your dangdest. You guys were doing work. I need people to still be afraid of me. And they're like, nah. And then she shoots her, and we have a real nice fight between Sam and Carly, where he's like not trying to fight her. He's just kind of defending himself. And right when she's probably going to kill him, Sharon Carter kills her. And that's a bummer, because it's like, yeah, like, she's somewhat sympathetic and you wish she could turn it around. Like, if she would have turned back and redeemed herself, you'd have been like, okay, I enjoy her as a character again. But the fact that she just refused to turn back, I think she needed to be put down. Granted, it's still not, it's not good that she died. Like, it was necessary, but not good. And Sam comes up and he's talking to the senators, and they're like, yo, we're going to keep going. It's fine. And he's like, no. He's like, none of you are asking the question, why is she doing this? Like, what is so important to her that she felt the need to die? Or at least be willing to die. And he's having an incredibly hard conversation with them, and they're like, man, you don't understand the war. He's like, I don't understand the conflict between two sides. I'm a black man carrying Captain America's shield. Like, what do I not understand here? He's like, listen, I can't tell you whether the answer is that they need to move or that you need to make room for them. All I know is that when you have those conversations, they have to be included. Like, you have to have them in the room. Like, and actually have them contribute. Like, you can't just have rich senators making decisions for those people. Like those types of people have to be included in the conversation. And I think that's incredibly on topic for a lot of stuff involved, like, going on in the United States. There's a lot of conversations around police reform, around social justice, voting rights, you know, women's rights, reproductive rights, all these things where there's a lot of people making decisions without including the people that would be affected in the conversation. And I think he's essentially being like, listen, I can't tell you what the right answer is, but you have to have these people be part of the conversation. And I enjoyed it. He looks real good as Captain America. Like, he looks freaking dope. Freaking great. We have these people, these one world, one people are about to be transported to the raft, and then their truck explodes and they die, presumably. And then this old man's just chilling there. You're like, who the heck is this old dude? I think that was Zemo's butler. I think Zemo's butler was just like, I got this. Don't worry, Baron. I will fix this. And Zemo's pretty happy about it. We get U.S. Agent in his new costume. We have a real, just a nice moment. Bucky tells his friend about his son and that he killed him. And he gives the notebook to the therapist. He crossed off all the names. He did the work. Like Sam said, he did the work, and he you know, he didn't just say, you know, I'm the Winter Soldier, or I'm Bucky, I'm no longer the Winter Soldier, whatever. He, like, actually did some work and eased these people's minds in a sense. And then, man, we just had such a good scene. Every scene involving Isaiah Bradley was just beautiful. He goes and talks to him. He's like, dang, man, you Captain, you're not Nelson Mandela, but you pretty good. And then he takes him to the Captain America Museum, where there is a whole thing set up dedicated to him and his men. Like, the erasure that they have faced over all these years, like his impact on the world that was stripped away from him and hidden, is now on full display. And I cried because that is such a powerful moment. Like, not just in private, the government being like, hey man, we're sorry, but like in the Smithsonian, like the most famous museum in the United States, for them to be like, bam, not just we're sorry, but this man is a hero. Like, holy crap. It's just, and that's got to be such a, like, devastating moment for Isaiah. Like, he had to be so overwhelmed with emotions to live for 30 years with bitterness, like 30 plus years, because he's experimenting on for 30 years, and then after that, living his life for, so probably like anywhere from like 30 to 80 years. This man has just been living with bitterness and hatred and pessimism about the future. And in one day, he gets to see Black Captain America being like, hey, I'm here fighting for those who came before me and those who will come after me. And then to see the pain that he got from, being erased, put back on display, it's gotta involve a lot of emotions. But I'm glad that it happened. And then we just get a real fun cookout where they're having a great time. Bucky's smiling. He's showing off to Sarah. He's like, Sarah, look at how many of your children I can lift on one arm. I would be a great father. And they're hugging and everything's great. And then at the end, the title sequence, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Just freaking fantastic. Oh, I loved it. And then Sharon gets a full pardon, but she's still the power broker. So I'm guessing, I think they'll do a season 2 of this show and Sharon will be the villain. So that should be pretty interesting, honestly. But yeah, this episode in general was very satisfying. Just all 6 episodes of the season, just building up this conflict, these emotional stakes and this conflict and the conversation, and just carrying it through, and then just beautifully landing the plane. It was just, I thought it was wonderful. The arcs that each of these characters went on throughout the season, from Bucky waking up in cold sweat, having nightmares every night about his actions as the Winter Soldier, to now being kind of guilt-free and, free from the bondage of the Winter Soldier, to just live his life and be Bucky Barnes again, is beautiful. And just the healing that he went through and he was able to take other people through is fantastic. Sam going from feeling unworthy of the shield and rejecting the shield because he doesn't want to deal with the complicated situation surrounding it, to then being like aware of the pain that has come before and then taking up the mantle anyway, to say, what's the point of all that pain if I don't continue the fight? And then embracing his role as Captain America. Fantastic. Isaiah Bradley going from a bitter old man who sees no positives in the future to having hope for the future and having his history restored. Fantastic. John Walker going from a good dude to a man in over his head, trying to live up to a reputation he can never reach, turning bad, killing a guy, to then realizing he doesn't have to fill that role anymore and he can do good, and forsaking revenge, gives up on revenge on Carly and tries to save some people, and is now, I think he's supposed to be a good guy going forward, more of kind of like an anti-hero, almost like the Punisher. But for Val just gives me weird heebie-jeebie vibes of like, she doesn't seem like a good person. So I don't know necessarily what his role is going to be. What's going to happen with Zemo? That'll be interesting. He completed his mission of killing off all the super soldiers except for Bucky and Isaiah Bradley, I guess. But he doesn't have anything against them. He's like, whatever, you guys are cool. But he's now in prison on the raft. I assume we're going to see him again, maybe in Black Panther 2, maybe in season 2 of this show if they have it. I don't know, man. This was just an immensely satisfying finale. Loved the show as a whole. Like, It was slow in the moments that it needed to be slow. When it needed to be fast and action-packed, it was, and the action was satisfying to see. You know, the stunt choreography was great. The dialogue was great throughout the series. I know a lot of people were, or not a lot. There was like one guy on Twitter that was upset about Bucky apologizing to Sam for not understanding the socio-political impact of giving a black man Captain America's shield. He was like, oh, this dialogue is so bad. And he just got absolutely dunked on by so many people being like, listen, man, if you think this is bad, like that says a lot more about you than the dialogue of the show. I don't know, man. I freaking loved it. It was fantastic. I don't know what else I got to say, though. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy the finale of this show? What do you think of the show as a whole? Did this show lead you to having any like difficult conversations with family members or people you know? Like, did it lead to positive conversations? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Thank you for watching. I love you. If you liked what you saw, whether it be the episode or my reaction, leave a like on the video. That would mean a ton to me. Helps my videos get seen more and helps the channel out a ton. If you want to see more reactions from me to Loki or Shadow and Bone or The Bad Batch or My Hero Academia or really anything, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this episode, or if you just want to support me in general outside of YouTube, head down to my Patreon. It is linked in the description. But I think that's all I got. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Peace.